Listen, you guys, I cannot control your life, but I would highly suggest that you subscribe to my channel while I'm on this fire for understanding these attachment styles because I'm going to be coming up with stuff. I might be a little random with it, but I want you to get the help that you need, the understanding that you need, and to build better relationships. So, subscribe so that we can be on this journey together. This is our channel, and I'm really following you guys' leads and what you're saying you want and what understanding you want me to bridge for you. So today we're going to be talking about the fearful avoidant attachment style and being controlling. There's nothing like feeling cool, calm, and collect for this attachment style. That's how they want to feel. They want to feel laid back. They want to feel like everything is going okay, like I'm in a relaxed mode. That's when they feel their best. But unfortunately, this type has two different entities pulling at them, and they're going to feel it the most intensely when they are in a relationship with someone or they're dating someone or getting to know somebody. This is when it's probably the trickiest, is trying to hang in there when you are feeling polarizing emotions. I want to get away from you and retreat or avoid you or ghost you, but I feel like clinging to you and that will drive you crazy. So, what's less controlling than feeling that? What's less controlling than not being able to control the person that you're mating and relating and dating? You want to get inside their head so that you can feel more in control, because the thing that's making them feel out of control is you. They don't know you and what you're thinking and what your next steps are going to be. So they're going to want to be a few steps ahead. That's why this type will probably do a lot to put you at ease, because they need to feel at ease. They don't want any surprises. They want to feel in control. That is a key component to this person. It's not a personality type. I do a lot of personality videos. This is actually an attachment style. It doesn't have anything to do with your personality. I struggle with this attachment style, and I feel like I try to give people, I think I have some secure attachment in me as well, which I think most people do. That's like home base. And so I definitely try to make people feel at ease and comfortable with me and safe. And like they can tell me their problems, they can tell me their issues. I want to be a place of stability. And when people tell me something about themselves, I really, really try to listen to what they're telling me, because I've learned like to not keep pushing that button. Like I had a couple of guys that tell me, hey, you know what? I don't do anything for me, but I'll do anything for you. And some of the things that I was doing was like, oh, let me get you a cup of tea, or let me bring you this, or let me help you with that. And then finding out, no, I don't like that. So you got to listen to what people say. Had another person that says, don't thank me. I don't like it when people tell me how amazing I am and how great I am. Don't do that. Well, that's my love language. I like telling people positive things about themselves, but this person says don't do that. So I think a dysfunctional attachment style will really try to listen to what, did I say dysfunctional? I meant disorganized. We're all dysfunctional in this world. But what I mean is, what was I saying? That we want to put people at ease. We might listen too hard to what somebody else wants, to the point where you've got all these memorized steps or rungs on the ladder that, okay, this person doesn't like this, they like that, they like this, that, and trying to keep those things in mind. Why? Because you don't want the person to leave you, especially if you really like them. You don't want to feel rejected, which is why disorganized or fearful avoidant attachment style wants to feel in control at all times, because they feel a ton of anxiety. They feel a lot of energy pulsing through them that is often activated. And when it gets activated, it's hard to turn off. So why the heck wouldn't they want to feel in control of you and your actions. And not that they're trying to puppet you in a narcissistic way, which is why I wrote a book about narcissism. It's not that. It's they don't want to get rejected. They don't want to hurt you. They know what hurt feels like. They know what internal confusion feels like. So they don't want to create that in you, but they also don't want it created in themselves. So the fearful avoidant attachment style tends to seek control as a way to manage their fear and anxiety in relationships. They often feel more comfortable when they have a sense of control over their environment and interactions with others. This can manifest in various ways. Number one, emotional control. Fearful avoidant individuals may try to maintain control over their emotions by suppressing or downplaying their true feelings. They may avoid expressing vulnerability or rely on logic and reasoning to make sense of their emotions. Number two, independence. They may prioritize their independence and self-reliance as it allows them to have a sense of control over their own lives. They may have a strong need for personal space and autonomy. Number three, avoiding intimacy. Fearful avoidant individuals may feel anxious about getting too close to others emotionally. They may distance themselves to put up walls to maintain a sense of control and protect themselves from potential rejection or hurt. And let me just interject this real quick. You may think, oh, well, they like independence. I'm going to give them their space. But if you do that too much, then they're going to start feeling anxious because where are you? So you want to be a balance or a nice mix of both. Be there, be stable, but just selfish. I know it's selfish, but understand that sometimes they're going to need to pull away a little bit to rejuvenate. But because they're very aware, they'll know that they're doing that, but then they'll come back eventually, okay? So number four, planning and predictability. They may prefer to plan and have a structured approach to their relationships and life in general. This helps them feel more in control and reduces the uncertainty that can trigger their fear and anxiety. Five, need for certainty. This is key. Fearful avoidant individuals often crave certainty and reassurance in their relationships. They may seek constant validation and reassurance from their partners or engage in behaviors that provide a sense of control, such as constantly checking in or seeking constant contact. There's a reason why I'm pointing out the need to be in control. It's because maybe that's something you have not recognized within yourself that could make a big difference. Instead of just swirling around and why am I feeling crazy, it's because you need to feel in control, and that is okay. Do things to help you feel that way. So the fear of losing control is a common characteristic of the fearful avoidant attachment style, aka disorganized attachment style. So each individual may express it differently. Understanding and acknowledging these tendencies can help both the individual and their partner navigate the challenges that may arise in their relationship. So yes, for individuals with a fearful avoidant attachment style, feeling out of control can be particularly upsetting or unsettling and anxiety provoking. This fear may stem from past experiences of abandonment, rejection, or trauma, which can make them hypersensitive to any potential loss of control in their relationships. So here are some reasons why feeling out of control can be scary for them. Number one, vulnerability. Fearful avoidant individuals may have a deep fear of being vulnerable and opening themselves up emotionally. When they feel out of control, they may worry that their vulnerability will be exploited or that they will be hurt or rejected. Ouch. Number two, trust issues. Past negative experiences or unresolved trauma can lead to trust issues for individuals with this attachment style. Feeling out of control may trigger their fear of being betrayed or abandoned, reinforcing their reluctance to trust others. Three, fear of rejection. Feeling out of control can bring up anxieties about being rejected or abandoned by their partner. They may worry that if they don't have control over the situation, their partner will leave them or withdraw their affection. Number four, loss of autonomy. Fearful avoidant individuals often value their independence and autonomy. When they feel out of control, they may fear losing their sense of self or being engulfed by their partner's needs or expectations. 5. Uncertainty and anxiety. Feeling out of control can create a sense of uncertainty and unpredictability, which can trigger anxiety for these individuals. They may prefer to have a sense of control to minimize their anxiety and maintain a sense of stability. So, these folks, it's important to have empathy and understanding, providing reassurance, clear communication, and creating a safe and predictable environment can help alleviate their fears and build trust in the relationships. So, yes, it's a valid concern for individuals with disorganized attachment style to feel a lack of control. It can feel really scary for them. So they can have some fears of abandonment. They can have difficulty trusting others. They can fear intimacy. They can have some unresolved trauma, which creates a heightened sensitivity to potential threats or rejection in a relationship. And it makes it difficult for them to feel secure and trust in their partner's feelings. And they can feel a lack of control. So they may engage in behaviors to regain a sense of control in their relationships. And some of them are: number one, a push-pull dynamic. People with a disorganized attachment style may alternate between seeking closeness and pushing their partner away. They may do this to test their partner's commitment or to create a sense of control over the relationship dynamic. Number two, sabotaging the relationship. Some individuals with a disorganized attachment style may unconsciously sabotage the relationship by creating conflicts or pushing their partner away. This behavior can be driven by a fear of intimacy and a desire to maintain control by preventing the relationship from becoming too close. I know all this sounds confusing, but you just want to offer them some stability. Number three, controlling behavior. Individuals with this style may exhibit controlling behaviors to manage anxiety and maintain a sense of control. It is not to hurt you, but it's to help them find some balance. And number four, they may avoid vulnerability because they are afraid of being rejected. That's really scary for them. So they may withhold their emotions, avoid deep conversations, or keep their partner at a distance as a way to protect themselves and maintain a sense of control. But you want to get into some deep emotions and deep conversations with these folks because it could be deeply satisfying and enjoyable. So encourage them to have deep conversations with you. And here are some strategies that can be helpful to the process of healing, because good news, you can do a lot of healing and become a better person. So number one, seek therapy. There's nothing wrong with doing that so that you can develop some healthier coping strategies. Two, increase self-awareness. So you want to figure out, what are your triggers? What are your patterns? And what happens that makes you feel anxious and overwhelmed so that you can be empowered to make positive changes. You want to practice mindfulness, improve communication skills, use some communication techniques to express your needs, your fears, and boundaries in a clear and assertive, not mean or difficult, but in a way that the other person can be an active listener for you, because you want to build trust. You want to challenge negative beliefs because some of your negative beliefs are not rational. So you want to challenge them by examining evidence that contradicts those beliefs. You want to develop self-compassion. Sometimes these people don't give themselves enough self-care. Be kind, understanding of yourself. Forgive yourself. Nurture your own emotional well-being by engaging in activities that bring you joy. Practice self-care rituals. Give yourself massages. And try to surround yourself with supporting and nurturing people. And 7, you want to build secure relationships. So you want to surround yourself with individuals with a secure attachment style, because this is going to help you feel more in control, and it's going to teach you ways to be stable and secure yourself. So you want to build trust, respect, and have mutual support with the people that you are involved with. And you want to make sure that you are patient with yourself. Please, baby steps, because it takes time to heal. We don't want to do all the healing overnight. As a counselor, I know that is not necessarily good. That can trigger anxiety. So just do a little bit at a time. Give yourself some pats on the back, some hugs. With self-awareness, willingness to change, and support, it's possible to develop healthier and more secure attachment patterns in relationships. So if you want to go on this journey with me, this healing journey, then make sure you are subscribed. I wrote 3 books to help you, not me. It was a lot of work for me, but I wrote some books because I wanted to help you. One thing that helps me is understanding people's personality types. It gives me a sense of stability. So I wrote From ENFJ with Love, and I wrote a chapter for all 16 Myers-Briggs personality types. And I wrote a book about narcissism, the workplace narcissists, because narcissists can drive somebody with this attachment style crazy with the meanness and stuff. So my book will help you. And then I wrote a book about romance. Hey, it helps to have someone's perspective on love these days, like some coaching. So I'll put the links in the description in case anyone's interested. And be sure to like the video if you want me to do more attachment style videos. And tell me what you need help with these attachment styles so that I can help you. That's the whole point of all of this, is to be there for each other. So love you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.